Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you live to Monday Night Raw, coming to you live in Rhode Island, live here in Providence. What a huge night we have in store for you. We're kicking the night off with Roman Reigns cutting a promo. Let's hear what he has to say. Now that is definitely crossing the line for the big dog Roman Reigns. Oh my God, can you believe it? At Clash of Champions, it'll be a no-holds-barred match between Reigns and Taker. At Clash of Champions for the Universal title, what else will happen? Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have The Miz taking on Jason Jordan. And we have our huge main event announced, as the Undertaker will face off in the main event against Rusev. And here comes The Miz. He's challenging for the Intercontinental Championship that night at Clash of Champions, and here comes Miz and Maurice. Wait a minute, it's Jason Jordan, and he just accidentally attacked Maurice here. What happened here? It's an immediate disqualification. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm now getting word that it's now a triple threat match for the Intercontinental title between Kalisto, Miz, and Jordan. But coming up next, we have a matchup between Nia Jax and Becky Lynch. And I'm getting word that at Clash of Champions, Nia Jax will defend the Raw Women's title against the Glamazon and Beth Phoenix. It should be a good match, but this match is definitely not going to be for the faint of heart.
Making her way to the ring from San Diego, California, the Raw Women's Champion, Nia Jax.
Well, she is the irresistible force. She is Nia Jax. The Raw Women's Champion is making her way to the ring. Nia Jax is definitely a force to be reckoned with. And she also is hard to beat. That's part of the reason why she is the Raw Women's Champion. And like her theme song says, she is not like most girls. And here comes a former challenger for the Raw Women's title, Becky Lynch.
And her opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
She is without a doubt the Irish lass kicker. Becky Lynch is currently making her way to the ring. And the question still hangs in my mind, can anybody defeat Nia Jax, especially for the Raw Women's title? I mean, seriously, I hope Beth Phoenix would do it. But, you know, they don't call Nia Jax the irresistible force for nothing. But they don't call Becky Lynch the Irish lass kicker for nothing either. Anyway, a referee calls for the match to start, and here we go. Nia Jax pouring on the attack here. Nia Jax is in this matchup for a reason. She wants to prove to the world how strong she is. And that's one way to do that clothesline. And Nia Jax, Becky Lynch misses that heel kick. And with a big boot goes Nia Jax. Wait a minute. What was Becky Lynch trying here? Nia Jax is literally dominating this matchup here. It's part of the reason why she's still the Raw Women's Champion. And oh my God, Becky Lynch gets thrown out of the ring. And our main event will be huge, ladies and gentlemen. It's always good to stick around for a huge main event, as the Undertaker faces off against Rusev in our main event of the evening. And speaking of destruction, you should see the power of Nia Jax. That was powerful. Nia Jax is in control here. Wait a minute, Becky Lynch with the Irish whip and misses that clothesline in the corner. And what a nice STO by Nia Jax. No, Nia Jax is in control here. And the irresistible force known as Nia Jax is in control. And what a nice power bomb there, sweeping the legs out from under Becky Lynch into that corner there. Nice body slam by Nia Jax, followed by a leg drop. And cover hooks the leg. And Becky Lynch still gets the shoulder up. Nia Jax has pretty much dominated the women's division. Like Beth Phoenix has, and Nia Jax with a Samoan drop. What a Samoan drop by Nia Jax into the cover. Here's the look of the leg. 1, 2. And Nia Jax gets the victory over Becky Lynch here tonight. You know, Nia Jax is... Can anybody stop this woman? I believe the answer to that would be Beth Phoenix at Clash of Champions. But we're just going to have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen.
Here is your winner, Nia Jax.
Again, Nia Jax gets a victory over Becky Lynch. And you know, this is only the beginning of pure destruction, I believe, at Clash of Champions. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event of the evening.
What day is today? That's right, you sing it loud and proud, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Rusev team.
Well, right now it might be Rusev's day, but after this match it might be Taker Day.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Aiden English, representing Rusev Day from Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, Rusev.
He is without a doubt the Bulgarian brute. But he's accompanying to the ring with being accompanied to the ring for the first time in my universe with Aiden English. You know, the first time Rusev Day appeared here on this my universe here as a unit. But here comes the one, the only Demon of Death Valley, the Undertaker.
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, The Undertaker.
Well, you know, ladies and gentlemen, I think Roman Reigns pretty much bit off more than he can chew by saying what he said about The Undertaker earlier tonight, saying how Undertaker's wife better bring a broom to clean up what is left of The Undertaker at Clash of Champions. I think he bit off more than he can chew by saying that. And that would have just made things more personal between Roman Reigns and The Undertaker. The Undertaker is the current Universal Champion, which Roman Reigns wants that title back at Clash of Champions, which the matches type will be the same match type that they had at WrestleMania 33, a no-holds-barred match for the Universal Championship. That should be interesting. Anyway, Undertaker, the Universal Champion, is in the house. Well, what a match this will be between Rusev and Undertaker. Referee called to the match to start. Here we go! Main event time! Undertaker with a nice kick right to the chest area of Rusev. Rusev trying to fight, and he does. Rusev is literally in control of backbreaker. Well, I do hope that Aiden English doesn't get involved in this match. You know, he just has no business being out here. Rusev is in control, so looks can be deceived. Wait a minute, Undertaker! A nice uppercut, and then a DDT to Rusev. You know, Undertaker kick to the gut, but Rusev counters with a kick to the midsection. Knee right to the midsection. And what a nice slam there by a Bulgarian brute that weighs 300 pounds, Rusev. And he's just literally hammering away on the Demon of Death Valley, but when Undertaker counters. Undertaker, a nice uppercut straight to the jaw of Rusev. I mean an elbow right to the forehead of Rusev, and Rusev gets driven out of the ring. He's being put right through the ringer here against the Undertaker. That no-holds-barred match will be good this Sunday at Clash of Champions. Undertaker wanting to make Roman Reigns pay for what he said by taking out Rusev here. Shutting down Rusev Day. Rusev gets back in the ring though. But how can you defend yourself against a man known as the Demon of Death Valley? I guess you could do it like that, Rusev. Rusev is now in control here. Wait a minute, Aiden English. He just sneaks a chair into the ring. Those are illegal antics here on Monday Night Raw, with Aiden English distracting the referee, putting a chair in between the eyes of the Undertaker. Goes Rusev. Undertaker counters. Rusev counters here. Oh my God! Undertaker accidentally ran into the referee with that Irish whip by Rusev, and he accidentally caught the chair in the head while the referee was down. But Rusev, Undertaker kicks out of that move, and the referee got up, but I don't think the referee saw that chair wedged into the corner. That would have been an immediate disqualification if he were to see it. But he was knocked down. Now Rusev is in control here. Undertaker. A nice reversal there. And Undertaker looking to fight back. Wait a minute. What a nice belly-to-belly suplex by a Bulgarian brute known as Rusev. Wait, Rusev, this is the roundhouse kick. Undertaker trying to get back into this, but Rusev with a headbutt, and now Rusev hits that flying super kick, the Majka kick, and things are not looking well for the Undertaker as he's busted wide open here. And Rusev just throws the Undertaker out of the ring. This whole thing is academic here. You know, Rusev doesn't care. He'll definitely gain a lot of control in a match like this. Undertaker with a reversal now. Undertaker sending Rusev into the ring post. And now this is probably a huge main event here on Monday Night Raw. Raw's Undertaker, SmackDown's Rusev, and Undertaker hits that choke slam. Choke slam delivered, but wait a minute. Aiden English distracting the referee. Rusev counters though. What a counter though by Rusev, and bouncing Undertaker's head off the turnbuckle. And wait a minute, Undertaker with a reversal from that fireman's carry into a reverse DDT, but what a nice leg sweep by Rusev. That almost put the Undertaker away. Wait a minute, Rusev looking to lock in. It's devastating finishing maneuver. The Accolade. The Undertaker just fought out of the Accolade. How did Undertaker fight out of the Accolade, but Rusev's back to his feet. And Rusev with a nice side slam. And wait a minute, not again, not another Accolade. But wait a minute, Rusev is forced to break the hold because Undertaker was near the ropes. You know, in the cover again, and again another rope break. This time for a pinning attempt. And now Rusev gaining control, but wait a minute. Undertaker dodges a freight train and hits an elbow on Rusev. And now Rusev with a side slam here. And don't tell me, wait a minute, I thought he was going to look for a third Accolade. Oh, wait a minute, Undertaker with a nice leg sweep here. Trying to gain control of this match, and he does. He is gonna hit it. Tombstone pile driver. The Undertaker hits the tombstone, but wait a minute. Aiden English again and distracting the referee. This is the second time Aiden English distracted the referee. Yeah, Undertaker with the snake eyes, and the big boot, and the leg drop. No, wait a minute. Rusev dodges the leg drop that Undertaker follows off of a huge boot with. Very resourceful by Rusev. And Rusev with a headbutt. And Rusev looking to always slam his way to victory here. Now Rusev, what a nice maneuver there. And Undertaker counters. And he misses a big boot. And one match kick. That running super kick by Rusev, this time to the back of the skull. And you know, wait a minute, Rusev this time in the center of the ring, locking in the Accolade. Perhaps it is Rusev Day tonight. Undertaker with a reversal now. Fist lighting up the face of Rusev. Rusev's already taking damage, so is the Undertaker. And cover 1-2. And the Undertaker kicks out. You know, wait a minute. Wait a minute, the lights are out. Undertaker's back up. And now Undertaker's back in control. Now that the lights are back on. Undertaker is gonna hit it. Choke slam. Wait a minute. It's Aiden English doing. Aiden English distracting the referee. But that doesn't stop the Undertaker from hitting the tombstone. This could be it. wait a minute. Aiden English again distracting the referee after that tombstone. And I don't believe it. Aiden English has been removed from ringside. Aiden English has been ejected. And Rusev drives the Undertaker out of the ring. This is very interesting now that Aiden English has been removed from ringside. Undertaker gets Rusev back in the ring at a count of 2. And an elbow right to the side of the skull. And that busted Rusev open. And blood is trickling from the forehead. The forehead of Rusev. I meant to say forehead. No, Undertaker another elbow. And what a nice move there by the Undertaker. And now Undertaker is in control here. Working away at the head of Rusev. And now Rusev is now hammering away with Undertaker is now hammering away with fists to Rusev, but what a leg sweep by Rusev. The Undertaker is gaining control of this match. And Rusev gets driven out of the ring. You know, I think it was wrong, those threats Roman Reigns made of the Undertaker's family. How he pretty much demolished his brother Kane this past week, last week on Monday Night Raw. Undertaker is fighting with fury here tonight in defense of his brother. What a nice launching kick by Rusev, taking down the Undertaker. Wait a minute, Undertaker with a clothesline, trying to gain momentum in this match. You know, Undertaker gonna go for it. Undertaker's going for the last ride. Rusev, it might be her last ride here tonight. You just never know. Undertaker, Rusev back to his feet. Undertaker going for it. Tombstone pile driver. This could be it. 1, 2, and good night, nurse. The Undertaker with a huge victory over Rusev. And thanks to Aiden English, he almost costed Undertaker a victory over Rusev because of how Aiden English got involved trying to cost the Undertaker the match. As you can see here, that was one of the tombstones hit that Aiden distracted the referee on. You know, things are not over between the Undertaker and Roman Reigns. It is not over between Undertaker and Roman Reigns. But good night, ladies and gentlemen, from Providence, Rhode Island. What a sight here on Monday Night Raw. Thanks everybody for joining us.